training new people is never easy. They come with different skill sets, different backgrounds, and different systems to teach them how to get better. I'm Dom Jackson with Everyday Media. This is the 7-Day Scoop Show, a weekly show where I document my career and decisions that I'm making, your adventures trying to pursue, where I use my stories and my adventures to help motivate and teach you. Now, updates, guys. Process getting my van with Car Keys Express. Had another great week of training, some new hires. Been working on that hiring process and helping people, go with the interview process, and now getting people into the field. A couple weeks ago, I had a batch of people that came through. People didn't really fit the mold, so I ended up not working out. But new people this week. And as far as my own training process, this has been my best week so far. It took someone all the way through. A couple weeks ago, I had trained some people, and none of us got sales the first 2 days, or first day, and then the second day, one of us got a sale. But this week, everybody got a sale, at least one sale a day. It's not the standard I need to be of getting 500 points a week, but one person finished at 120, and I finished at 200 something. So better than before, but still at the standard where it needs to be. A couple thoughts on it. I spent a lot of time focusing on the holes of what I didn't do right last time. So I was like, here. And I think it was good because the onboarding process, the setup that we have to have certain things done in a certain amount of time, obviously with onboarding. And then the training and how to keep people sustained, making it fun and still making it efficient. So I'm a lot more systematic with that. Hey, I'm trying to send people texts the day before they even get their shift. Hey, this is what we're covering tomorrow. I'm gonna call you about this, give them this link, that link. So at least we've had one conversation beforehand before I even get to you in the field. And I think that was a great set of intentions on my part. It was representative of the type of person that I am and leader that I am. And as I do more things to become this new version of me that is here, refine it out, I have little glimpses of what that looks like. And that was one of the things, all right, cool, I'm on a new pace. And the results for the week, better. Like I said, than last week, still not the standard, but better. So improvement is making there. As far as how I break it down, what I've learned, identify what things you need to get done and try to get on them as soon as possible. And then there's always little details inside the little details. So it's cool, you got to click this. For instance, you got to go this website, click this link to get set up for this thing. Then you got to be unlocked you have to have an admin that lets you inside it. So I have to get the admin's phone number, let you inside it. So there's a lot of little things that once you start the process, you can find the little steps on the inside. But overall, being intentional and listing out the steps of what needs to get done in order, checklists are becoming more and more my thing. Everybody does that, but it's not really until you're this is why they do it. It kind of makes sense, but definitely felt a lot better, way better interaction than it was first circle time. Next update is that as a whole team group, we did better 2 weeks ago than we did this week and last week. And I'm trying to figure out what happened. Everyone as a whole just changed. So now I'm looking at it's not even just where we are. It's not just in the field, it's off the field habits. So for instance, I went on a run this week, Thursday morning or something before I went to work, and I felt amazing all day. The rest of the days I didn't feel bad, but getting up early and doing that run in the morning felt amazing. So now it's all right, what other things can I do to put me in that right state so I can sell throughout the day and have the energy to do things the right way? And what things can we do as a team to do that as well? So it's really engineering the entire lifestyle of me and the team, and us figuring out how to get that to work to perform better. Because when you feel better, you sell better. And it's figuring out what things work to get the best performance. So it's it's a thought that I've heard before. I remember when I worked in San Diego for a similar type of company model, and we always used to have our morning impact meetings, and he would tell us jokes and make it funny. He would say, have people sell better. So that was one thing that he was very intentional on with the team, making everything sound as great as possible. So I'm gonna do that too. I just got to figure out what that looks like and what that looks like for all of us. But overall, great. Another insight, I had a member come this week who bought a key. The price of certain keys went up. This key was gone up in price since the last time they got the quote, so they knew the old price, but the new price changed. They bought the key, but we didn't have a certain piece to finish the service, and we had everything. We did the biggest part was taken care of, but the little part wasn't taken care of, and they decided to return it after everything was done. So we lost the key, and we didn't get any money for it. So it's like a loss. And there was a way to change it. I think, first of all, I didn't know we didn't have the piece to actually cut it. So that was on my part, not knowing the machinery of the actual van, then not communicating that up front with the member. That would have been two things I think would have helped out, stop that problem. And then there may be a way we could have talked it out with the member to help them, see things through our side to keep it going. Because we would have had done the next day for them. And they came to the store the next day, whether they saw us or not. On their own, they came to the store the next day. But I think the whole issue is that the amount of money that they paid for the service, for it not to be done the same day with everything, makes sense. I get it. I'm not happy about it. But it was a learning lesson as a whole. So, lost product and lost the sale. Even though we had the sale, we got far enough there, but it didn't go through. So it's like, how do I evolve that? At the same time, I also did sell one of the highest keys that we have after being updated. So like that mental, I can do this, is now there as well. So the capacity is up. So, quick thoughts on training, onboarding, and the things I learned. But as always, take it one step at a time. We'll get there day by day.